Given all that is happening in the world right now, I would like to speak to you about the safest haven that Indians consider. That is gold, obviously. What has the week gone by look like?
Volatility is the name of the game. That is the key headline that you're looking at when it comes to gold prices, especially in the week gone by, because you'd actually be surprised to know that this week it's actually set to register a weekly loss, and it's the first weekly loss in about a month when you're looking at gold. You do have a couple of factors. So the first one is actually a stronger dollar that is really weighing on gold prices right now, because that in fact makes gold more expensive for buyers holding other currencies. You do have higher borrowing costs as well that are quite negative for gold. You did have gold in fact finding support above that $5,000 an ounce level after the entire January rout, and that was very important because you did have gold really finding footing, and look at the kind of route that you had coming in, right? So you're looking at some strength coming into the market, but as for this week, it's a weekly loss that you're still looking to track.
Interesting numbers, I should say. Where are we headed next?
You have JP Morgan, you have Goldman Sachs also predicting somewhere close to $6,000 an ounce. And the broad consensus is anywhere between $5,000 to $6,000 an ounce. And you've seen that 5,000 really hit even this week as well. If there is more escalation, then all the estimates really go out.
As you very rightly pointed out, volatility, that is the center of focus. Let's speak about the second most important factor here, which is oil.
That is a far more interesting story, I must warn you, because when you talk about crude that's headed for the biggest weekly gain since 2022, there are no points for really guessing that the Middle East war makes it to number one in terms of the factors. You do have the International Energy Agency last year that estimated close to 20 barrels a day of oil flowing through the Strait of Hormuz that is currently impacted very heavily so by the war. So you're looking at a massive movement that is really chock-a-blocked right now.
So what does the future prediction look like for oil largely?
When you're talking about Goldman particularly, their base case, just to give you an estimate, is somewhere close to $76 a barrel. But their bull case is in triple digits. It is $100 a barrel on the back of this escalation, and that's something that they've highlighted. If the disruptions continue to extend, Goldman is in fact predicting somewhere close to $100 a barrel. So that's something that you're looking at.
So a lot of predictions, a lot of interesting numbers. I think only time will tell us where we're headed to.
No, absolutely. And the only thing that in a market like this, especially when it comes to oil and gold, that you can tell with a lot of uncertainty, is something that we started with. Volatility is the name of the game. And that is really the key headline that you're picking up here.